morning.
Morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm good.
What time is it this morning, Mr. Buckley?
It is 3 a.m.
We're on time.
Where we're supposed to be.
We figured something out. I think we figured something out.
I think we're talking about the same thing.
We're talking about the same thing. We were always talking about the same thing.
There you have it, boys and girls.
We figured it out.
That's what these PLCs are about.
Oh.
That's what these... I'm
That's
trying
the
to think of
purpose
the
of
word to call it. We've solved the problem. What's the...
You come to a resolution. That can happen.
That's exactly what happened.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
So, excellent. This is official PLC. Can you check it?
Checked out.
Excellent.
Okay.
Before we get started with the idea that I have today, I want to give a shout out.
Idea. Okay.
I do have an idea, but I have a shout out.
Oh, a shout out.
Yeah, to somebody. Have you ever met somebody, like let's say you go to the doctor's office or something, and you see somebody there and you go, man, that guy or girl, that doctor's got it. They know everything. They're smart. They know what to do. They have the answers.
Know what they're doing.
I want that person.
Right.
Because they got it.
Yeah.
You ever see that?
The go-to guy.
The go-to guy.
Yeah,
You know, they just know all the answers.
Right.
Well, we have that guy. Do you work at the primary school?
I do. I work there and here at the elementary school.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
You got 2 jobs.
I do have 2 jobs, there and here. That's right.
You got to be pretty smart.
I don't know, am I?
You are smart. 2 jobs, that's smart. You got hired twice.
That's true. I should feel good about
Congratulations.
that. Thanks.
So anyway, this guy at the primary school, he's got it.
He's got it.
I was walking down the hall. I was hearing him talk. I was watching him interact. He carries one of those. He's got it so much that he carries one of those little walkie-talkies where you go and talk in there because he's just got the answers.
Okay. I'm curious now who you're talking about.
This guy, his name is Mr. Dwight.
Mr. Dwight.
You know him?
He is the go-to guy. He knows everything over there.
Yeah, he does. You know him?
I know Mr. Dwight. Sure I do.
This guy knows everything.
He knows what's going on.
I mean, he's got the keys to everything.
He's got the keys. He knows. He knows how to fix everything, fix up stuff, take care of anything.
He's got insight.
He's the go-to guy.
He's the go-to guy, smart guy. So I just want to give Mr. Dwight a shout out.
Shout out,
because
Mr. Dwight.
He's awesome. Great job. He's
Absolutely.
awesome. And he's a friend.
I like the shout out.
Yeah, we should do that.
I like the shout
Excellent.
out. That's good.
Now this leads me to my idea. So we'll put the shout out. Then we're going to slide over to the idea.
Okay, let's see.
I just want to say the Blackhawks football team.
Oh, the Blackhawks.
Have you heard about the Blackhawks?
I know about the Blackhawks, yeah.
They haven't won a game this season, and they're trying really hard.
Sure.
I mean, you talk about heart. They got heart.
Putting it in there.
They're putting it in there. Struggling a little bit.
Yeah.
They've had some injuries and things, but those kids are playing their heart out.
Yeah.
And it's just not good enough yet.
Yeah.
And so
still working on it.
I love the character that they bring out every year, and that's who we are.
Well, yeah, that's the Blackhawks.
But I was thinking, how can we support them?
Yeah.
How can we help them?
I'm all about that.
And so what I came up with, it hit me this morning. I was actually dreaming about this. What if we had a kindergarten school football team?
You just blew my mind. A kindergarten football team.
Yes. To get them ready. We would start in kindergarten, and we would get them ready.
So you've been working on your football since kindergarten?
Since kindergarten.
Woo!
And so our kindergarten football team would play like the Bobcats elementary football team in kindergarten. And we would...
You have another idea.
Yeah, it just hit me.
I saw it hit you.
That's how it happens.
Right.
Mr. Dwight could be the coach.
The go-to guy.
The go-to guy.
He could be the coach of the kindergarten football team.
And then because he played football.
He knows everything.
He knows everything. He's got a radio.
He looks like a coach.
He should be a coach.
Yeah.
So he would coach our kindergarten Blackhawk football team.
Dwight and his kindergarten Blackhawks.
Yes. And after school, they would practice, and then they would have games.
I'm so pumped up about this. Now, wait just a second.
Yeah.
You said they have games. Are there other kindergarten football teams?
Okay, that's where it gets tricky. Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But that would mean they would forfeit the game, and we would win.
We would automatically win.
We would win.
We're the only people with a team.
There you go. And so they would practice, and they would go show up to the game,
Show up,
and the other team's not there.
win.
Win. Now, you talk about a confidence booster.
Wow, Mr. Buckley.
You're talking about an undefeated season before they even get to high school.
Right out of the gate.
Right out of the
Kindergarten.
gate, they hadn't lost a game. So now when they get to high school, they haven't lost a game for 5 years.
That's
6
pretty
years.
unbelievable. This is quite an idea. I am kind of blown. I'm having trouble even conceiving of this. Now, is this what kind of football we talking about here?
Now that's where it gets tricky. We would have to ask the go-to guy, Mr. Dwight.
Mr. Dwight, is this like flag football?
Might be flag football.
Maybe flag
So
football.
you can learn the fundamentals.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Right.
No pads, no helmets, just flags. And I've
Flags.
got flags
Yeah,
in the PE
yeah.
department that he could borrow.
Man, I just imagine those little kindergartners
Yeah.
suited up with their numbers.
Right. And look how I wouldn't be able to stay after school to help. I've
Right.
got some other things that I've got to do. I could supply the flags and the footballs.
There it is.
Maybe you could design the logo
Yeah.
for the football team.
Now they don't have helmets. Though,
No
right?
helmets. Let's just get shirts.
Shirts.
That's it. It's
Well,
just-
I've been screen printing
They're old.
shirts.
The
I know
one
how to
perfect.
screen print shirts.
know,
We can make
and I mean
jerseys,
you
man.
might be busy after school, but I mean you could do that.
Could do
and
that
then they
part.
could just go do their.
Man, I'm excited about. I am all in here.
All me.
That's not even. That is heads
Are
up.
are you?
Thumbs up on this
Really?
idea. I am pumped about this idea. Mr.
Oh right.
Buckley.
I think this is going to help the football team.
Kindergarten. Now, are they the Blackhawks? Is that still the team name?
Let's call them the Junior
the
Blackhawks.
Junior Blackhawks.
I like that.
Wow.
They're going to be undefeated.
Ah,
Mr. Dwight's going to be. He's a great coach. I
I'm
think
sure
we got it
he'll be
ready.
a great coach. We need to talk to Mr. Dwight about this.
Ah,
idea.
he's one of those guys that he just does what he's supposed to do.
Oh, of course he does. He's the man.
Well, let's just see what the kids think.
Guys, what do you think? If you are into a kindergarten Blackhawks football team,
Flag football team.
then what is it? Fist bump?
Fist bump.
Fist bump if you are into the idea. If you're not, I don't know why you wouldn't be.
I don't know.
But if you're not into the idea of a kindergarten football team here in Weaverville, then it's thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
You know, thumbs down.
All right.
Well, we'll see what they
I guess
think.
we're going to see, Mr. Buckley.
I'm excited.
I can't wait to hear what people say about this.
I love when those ideas just kind of pop into my
when
head.
That one hit you
It
there.
just hit me
It
hard.
was amazing.
Well, I'm gonna get ready for. Got to get coffee.
Oh, yeah, I need
so
some of that.
I'll
Okay.
Well, take care.
Take care, boys and girls.